Hey everyone, I know it's been a long time since I posted a video, but lots of things have been going on. Hopefully I can get out in the next day or so and get a video done with some updates on what's been going on in life and changes coming. So look for that. But in this one, I recorded this quite a while ago and just hadn't gotten to editing it. It's about purchasing the motorcycle as stated in the title. So check it out. At the end there's a little bit of just fast forwarding through some of the rest of the ride, but hopefully you enjoy it. Thanks for sticking around.
What's up everybody? Today we're on a new road. This is Morgan Territory Road. Hoping the sound quality is a little bit better on the wind. Just trying different spots with this microphone and dead cat thing. Maybe need a better one to make the sound a little better. So anyways, yeah, new road, single lane road at that, and off the driveway, so probably won't be cruising too fast. Today I was just thinking maybe I'd talk a little bit about my purchasing experience from the local dealership here. And you know, overall, I don't think it's gone that great. I'm one of those guys that when I walk into a dealership for a car or this boat that I've purchased in the past, anything, I know more than the salesman normally. I've done my research. I know all the options, the packages, the prices, everything about it. And it just blows me away. You go into these places and they really don't know anything. I guess you can't expect them to know all the details about every vehicle they have, but you know, KTM, there's not too many makes and models, and same way with a lot of cars. But anyways, so I went in and finally, you know, decided I was going to buy the Duke 390. And there was a lot of reasons. I kind of talked about that a little bit, but for the class size, the Duke 390 was the one I wanted. And I go in, and the guy right away, he tries to upsell me on a different bike, and it was the KTM 790. You know, they had a decent price on it. They had $1,000 off, but you know, for me to go up to that class, that puts me in a whole different levels of bikes. And other bikes that I'd looked at, you know, it just wasn't what I wanted. And so, you know, I told them I wanted the Duke 390, what kind of deals they had. They went through their deals, which I already knew what they were because I saw them on the internet. But then they hit me with their shop cost is like over $700 to receive and you know, take the bike out of the crate and put all the fluids in it and drive it around a little bit. So that I was a little put off by. Of course, I already knew going into this that in California tax was 10% of the bike, but you know, their shop cost was way more. Wow, way more than 10% of the bike. So that just didn't make a lot of sense for me. So I waited a day and was gonna come back, but it was right at the end of August, like a few days. And just knowing that they were pushing out all sorts of deals, I just decided I was going to wait to see what deal came in September. They changed monthly. So I called them up and just told them I wasn't going to be back in like I told them it would be. And waited a few days. September rolls around. And I go back in to buy it. And pretty much the same deal, but they actually did have a $500 rebate, so that added on. That was something new from the month before, so that kind of helped with some of that dealership cost. But overall, you know, they were like, oh, well, we can give you 15% on merchandise, which I didn't really want. I was already getting 15% off at Cycle Gear for taking my class, and they apply 15% credit for doing that. And so, you know, there wasn't really any benefit from buying from them versus maybe another dealer. I don't know. But I finally get through all the paperwork junk, and I did finance it. You know, they had like 1.9% financing going on, and I'd rather have that money in the stock market than you know, fully into this bike at 1.9%. So that's what I did. We walked out to the bike, and they had taken it back to, I don't know, unlock it from KTM or something like that. Anyways, I come out to it, and there's a huge scratch just staring me in the face, right on the ring of the gas fuel nozzle. And I mean, I can see how it gets there, because fueling the tank, you can easily, you know, hit the nozzle on it, scratch it, whatnot. But you know, it was one of those things where this is a brand new bike. It shouldn't have scratches and gouges out of that. And honestly, they shouldn't have ever sold it that way. So I pointed it out, and the salesman was real helpful. He wanted to make sure that it gets fixed, and he even offered a few days later to, you know, try to take a black paint pen thing and fix that way, which I was okay with him trying, but in my mind it was still scratched and I didn't do it, so I wanted a new ring. So he told me, yeah, we'll replace it, and I said, okay, well, you know, on my 600 checkup, I'll just have you guys put it on then. It's not that big a deal, but it's, you know, I still want it done. Anyways, basically they never ordered the part. Went in for my 600 mile, it wasn't there. That's over a month later. He checked in on it. Of course, nope, they didn't order it. They looked into it, said they were going to order it, but they never ordered it. So now I get to go back and make another trip back so that they can install this thing, which I don't know why they don't just give it to me and I can put it on myself, but that's the way it works, I guess. So that, you know, that's one thing. Also, when I got it home, man, the amount of tape and stickers that were on this thing was just insane. You know, all the OK stickers, like an inspector checked this area and he put a sticker. I probably pulled off at least 15 of those. Masking tape that was still on the bike. Not like stickers like California stickers that you gotta have, or they think you gotta have, whatever it is. But just tape and stickers that should have been taken off before I got the bike. I just thought it was a little bit insane how much there was. And I spent an hour and a half taking stickers off, and I just found one the other day that I didn't know was on when I was cleaning my rims on the tires. So I'm sure I'll find another one here in a few days. Yeah, this road is not that fun, actually. It's too rough. So you'll probably hear a lot of bouncing in my voice. It's also gotten really cold. Anyways, so those types of things just, you know, are just knocks against the dealership and the care that I guess they take into selling something brand new to somebody. You know, the other part of that is the service department. I guess there's nothing real bad I can say. They definitely lubed the hell out of my chain, because after I got my service done, I my orange wheels turn basically black. So I spent some time getting all that grease and crap off of there, but there's some expected. I don't know. And maybe I'm just being picky, but it sure seemed like they put way more than needed on, or use something different than what everybody's saying to use on YouTube. Overall, wasn't the greatest experience in the world, and a lot of times it never is. I guess I'm a little picky on these dealerships and the kind of service you should be getting for the money you pay, but it is what it is. It was funny, when I went in for my 600-mile service, I was talking to the salesman, and he asked me how the bike was and everything, and he said, well, a guy came in right after me and bought another Duke 300 or 390, and Jesus, I don't think I'll be doing this road again. And the guy, every time he leans over to turn, the oil pressure light comes on, and they've had it in the shop twice to fix that. Well, number one, I don't think if I was a salesman I'd be I'd be telling people about those types of things, but number two, he was trying to follow it up with, well, KTM's such a great company, and they're working and they'll work through it and work with them, and man, I don't know. I'd be royally disappointed that I had to take that thing into the shop a couple different times. Still don't have a fix for it. That sounds like a major deal, and just something that would be in the back of my mind forever. So, anyways, hopefully there's some good views that come out of this road, because it's not as fun as I was hoping on the map. It looks a lot more fun as far as. And it would be fun if it wasn't so damn bumpy and one-lane road where I just can't see around these curves, so I can't really get moving any. Anyways, I'll probably just let this thing run in fast forward from here on out. Unless there's anything interesting, I'll stop and get some video. But this is what I'm doing today, and otherwise I'll check you all soon. Peace out.
I don't know what else there is to say. I'm doing my best not to run away. Sitting throwing rocks across the pavement, hoping it'll cave in and swallow me whole. Wondering how the world keeps on spinning, kinda scared of living when it unfolds. Hard to see the light when everything is dying, waiting for the clear. Thankful I'm alive, but terrified of dying. But hey, I'm still here. Is it bad sometimes? I like it when I lose control. There's something in it that's so beautiful. Listen, I can see the light.